NATO is preparing for the worst-case scenario, a large-scale evacuation of wounded troops in the event of a war with Russia. This sobering plan reflects the serious threat of conflict escalation, as the alliance braces for a potential full-scale war not seen in Europe since World War II. Lieutenant General Alexander Sollfrank, head of NATO's Logistics Command, highlighted the immense challenge of ensuring high-quality care for a potentially vast number of wounded troops. He mentioned that hospital trains could be a crucial part of the evacuation strategy, as achieving air superiority near the front lines may not be possible against Russia's advanced air defenses. The scale of this planning goes beyond anything NATO experienced in Afghanistan or Iraq. A war with Russia would involve a much larger battlefield and likely many more casualties. This intense focus on logistical preparedness is part of NATO's broader effort to boost its defenses in response to Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. The German military has warned that Russia could be ready to attack a NATO country as soon as 2029. Meanwhile, President Vladimir Putin continues to frame the West as the aggressor for supporting Ukraine, intensifying a geopolitical standoff that has echoes of the Cold War. To understand the potential human cost of a modern European conflict, it's crucial to look at history. World War I resulted in around 20 million deaths. World War II was even more devastating, with up to 85 million deaths, roughly 3 to 4% of the world's population at the time. Modern warfare could bring even higher casualties in a shorter span. A recent study by the RAND Corporation estimated that millions could die in a conflict between NATO and Russia, especially if nuclear weapons were used. Conventional warfare could still result in tens of thousands of casualties, overwhelming medical systems and infrastructure. NATO's current planning for transporting the wounded involves hospital trains and possibly buses, reflecting the anticipated scale of a potential conflict. This preparation is not just about strategy, it's about preserving lives in the worst of circumstances. These preparations remind us of the horrific cost of war and the importance of seeking peaceful solutions. If history has taught us anything, it's that the consequences of war extend far beyond the battlefield, leaving scars on societies for generations. NATO's efforts to plan for the evacuation of large numbers of wounded troops underscore a frightening reality. While we hope for peace, the world must prepare for war. The question is whether this preparation will help deter conflict or paradoxically make it more likely. One thing's for sure, with 3 to 4% of the world's population killed in World War II, the potential for global destruction, the likes of which modern humans have not seen, is real in a potential World War III. To stay updated on the latest political news, subscribe to Breaking Through News on the Newsbreak app or at breakingthrough.com.